It's all right, eh? Hang on.
You should sing, though, over it.
Just going to make this interview official. Hang on.
The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
Kiwi.
Joining me in the Kiwi studio is Luke and Sam from the
Sting.
Phoenix Foundation. Basically, the only winners from the Vodafone New Zealand Music Awards so far.
Yep.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
You guys basically rule. You guys, at the moment, right now, you're the latest and only winners in the Vodafone New Zealand Music Awards for 2010. So basically, you are sitting on the top. You are
We're the top of the heap. We've got the most nominations as well.
Yeah. Overall, really? I haven't done the counting. I thought there was a guy.
You'd think that maybe Jen Wigmore had got the most nominations because it's definitely her photo in all of the articles about the nominations today.
Yeah.
But no, we've got the most nominations, Jen.
Oh, no, but
we're gonna
Take it down?
Yeah, we're gonna have a fist fight. Actually, you know what? I reckon she'd kick my ass.
Well, she's got the Cardinals behind her, and she's got
the Cardigans.
That's a heavyweight right there.
That Swedish band.
Yeah.
No, listen.
But Rumble's only one guy, and he's got a few.
Yeah, that's
He's only
pretty
one
good.
guy, and his name kind of is a fight kind of word, Rumble.
Hey,
So
but
definitely not going to rumble.
There's no chance, is there? There's no chance for
Go
a
on,
decent,
Luke.
honest man to say what he's got to say.
What do you have to say, Luke?
What I have to say is, it was actually that nice young man, Hugh Sunday, who said to me, "You guys have the most nominations overall." And I was like, "Do we?" And he goes, "If you count the technical ones too." And
Yeah.
I was like, "Ha ha!" That's kind of like saying, this is the largest wooden building in the southern hemisphere.
Yeah.
It's a kind of akin to that in a way. No, we've got the most nominations, as long as you don't count the ones that were nominated after that.
I think we
and
actually
the
got the
before
most
that.
nominations anyway, didn't we?
You took out
I
the.
don't know. We're having an argument whether we've got the most nominations.
We got
or not.
heaps of nominations.
What the hell?
This is one you look back in years and go, oh no,
Oh my
we were
god!
talking about all those nominations.
And all those. Well,
you
it's
guys
all
won-
quite a novelty for us though, because we're sort
Yeah.
of used to being the not winning things band. So we're trying to
Well, you won. I
take our
think
cynicism and make it positive.
you guys are geeks, right?
Yep.
Well, you took out the Geek Awards. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
we
something to
totally
be-
I know.
we clean sweep.
Technically excellent. I don't like the album, but I think the engineering is really precise.
And
on this
how about
album.
that artwork?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Put that
That's
up in a gallery.
Well, it's funny when people congratulate you and things like that. I reckon when you're in the band, great video. You guys have done a really good video. It's like, oh yeah.
Pity
someone
about
else
the song.
made it actually.
We
But
didn't really do that.
yeah, congratulations on that best cover.
Let's talk about that cover. And it was Paul Johnson who did it. Who's Paul? Where does Paul come from?
Paul comes from Nelson, I think,
Yes, he does come from Nelson.
but he's Wellington-based designer, and he's a good friend of ours, and has done lots of work for us over the years.
Yes,
Quite
he is.
often, with no time for him to do it. Like we need this thing in 2 days.
I talk
We've
about
got
this,
no budget.
I talked about this last night. That there's not really. Let me start this again.
Yes.
There's a lot of lovely and wonderful people in the creative community of this country who do a lot of in-kind support, and let's not forget that in-kind, it's like that dude works 15-hour days, and he's got a child, and he works his ass off, and when we ask him to do a cover, he goes,
Did he do it
Finds
for
the time
free?
and does
Yeah.
it. He didn't do it for free. No, definitely not.
But I certainly feel like whatever fee we gave him was probably a bit of a token. Do you know what I mean? Considering.
Actually, I have no idea.
His expertise. I mean, he's a head designer. He's been doing.
Did you
it
give
for
him
years.
any direction? You obviously told him the album's called
Yeah,
Buffalo.
well, actually, the concept kind of came from Amelia Hanscom, who was going to do a lot more stuff, but she was 9 months pregnant at the time, and she's done a lot of photos of the band and stuff. She's another person who's done a lot
She
of
did the,
awesome work for us.
cover of my solo album. This is Sam.
Yeah.
My solo album
Yeah.
and Vesuvius, which is a great cover.
Is
I
that
think
you
she's
out in
made.
space in a cosmic kind of...
No, that's the one that it's like my head's lying down. There's
It's quite
in a
camp.
strange Arctic world, and then on the inside,
Yeah.
I am like a druid, and there's a stairway
That's right.
of pianos and stuff. It's very.
It's like
Well,
a very, very,
anyway-
very Grecian.
Yeah,
It's
so
kind of
just talking
Grecian.
about me a little
So
bit more. yeah.
Amelia was working
Yeah.
on the concept stuff, and she kind of had the idea of this buffalo in this kind of underwater world, and started working on that, and then had a baby, and was like, "Look, guys,
I
I'm
was
really
pretty
sorry."
disappointed actually, because I was like, you're choosing
Choosing
the
actually.
child over the band.
Couldn't you have just not gone into labour? So,
Selfish,
so
isn't
Paul was always going to do the kind of finishy, designy stuff, but he ended up doing
He actually had to redo a lot of the stuff. I can't remember exactly what.
Microphone, Luke. Microphone.
Yes.
Come on. You were who won the technical awards. Should know about audio engineering and things.
He's just too comfortable. He just feels like he's in the living room.
Some experimental miking techniques here. I'm going to mic myself from the bottom.
Moving on from the cover, we found out that Paul is a
good dude.
A good dude to put up with you guys. Maine's best.
And his girlfriend really knows how to bake, by the way. Oh my gosh.
Slices? Called cakes.
Everything, anything. Just amazing.
Lee Preble, let's be honest. I mean, he took out the best engineer, but let's be honest, he's just the knob twiddler. You guys are the talent, right?
He's the janitor.
He's the janitor. Engineers are janitors, basically, and musicians are the football stars, really.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's
a horrible.
It's funny. He does actually call himself the janitor, and there was when he leaves the surgery. Say he, oh my God, goes on a holiday, and that's when you notice how much he does around there, because he has to stick up little stickers on everything that are like,
don't
recycling
touch.
Goes out on this day, recycling goes there, the toilet paper is there, the thing is there, do this, do that, and it's like, oh my God, this is what Lee, and so he's always just like, I'm just the janitor, guys, I'm just the janitor.
Yeah.
So, but Lee is amazing because, there's 6 people in this band, and often it's me and Sam and Con who are kind of doing all of the finishing touches. Often we all talk at the same time. He sits at the computer, we sit behind him. Sometimes I just feel like there's just 3 people just sending nervous, tense energy at him, and he's like a...
And you're all drinking,
serene,
aren't you, at the same time?
We're drinking, snorting cocaine, shooting heroin, we're on fantasy.
Playing with our iPads.
Masturbating, often. I mean, he can't see us. We're behind him. So.
Just chaos in that studio.
Yeah, but basically Lee just, whatever we throw at Lee,
he deals with
it, and has with us for like 8 years or something now that we've been recording with him.
He's lost his cool, maybe twice. He's gotten a bit grumpy.
Yeah,
I can't imagine that.
Just a little bit grumpy.
I'd like to see that. Would he smack his head on the console? What goes on?
He might raise his voice, and then about a minute later he'll go, "I'm sorry, that was rude."
Sorry about that.
All I envisage right now is it's like the Muppet Show.
Yep.
Just ridiculous. Moving on to Maine's best producer. This is stupid.
Mean?
This is ridiculous. How can you produce yourself?
Well, we did a lot of the work for this record in our own space. So that's normally we kind of credit it as Lee Preble in the Phoenix Foundation, but then he won best producer and it just had his name on it, and
too much
didn't
glory.
Get one. So it was like, well, we're taking your name off now, Lee, because we need one for our bookshelf.
Yeah. So you've got this. I mean, when you say our bookshelf, what do you all live in the same?
We do.
Yeah,
it's like
same apartment.
Have you seen Help? The Beatles film Help. We actually live in that house.
In this band, we share everything.
Really? Okay. So.
Hey, I just have to honour someone else here. Sorry, I just have to also perk up that Brett Stanton did a lot of engineering for the album too. He's actually credited in the credits. I'm not sure exactly how
the liner
works,
notes,
but probably it should have said Lee Preble and Brett Stanton, but that's okay. And he's a very good engineer. He's our live engineer. He is also a hard-working and honest man, a man of great passion, I think.
Did because there's other people in the band. It's not just you two. So were you on the phone last night to the other members? Did they even know that they've won anything?
Yeah, we're just texting though. We don't want to call. We don't want to talk to them.
Sure. Yeah. Cheaper.
Yep.
Yeah, 1,000 texts a month or something.
Yeah.
That is the Teletext Music Awards. So Teletext provided us with some free texts. I think.
How's it going overseas, this album? Have you pushed it?
Well, it's probably up to about 1 million in the northern hemisphere. No, it's coming out next year. Actually, it's coming out next year in the UK in about January.
In the UK, US, and Europe. All
right, in
time.
the UK, US, and Europe.
Big on audio engineering forums.
Haven't officially announced that
that's
yet.
Right.
But
yes. I think that's probably the way we'll be trying to sell the album.
Just push it through the forums.
It doesn't matter whether you like the songs or not. Put this album on, appreciate the high technical excellence.
If people really want to hear how technically excellent it is, they should buy the vinyl as well, because that sounds technically...
Does it, though?
Oh, it sounds
Shit,
great.
yeah, man.
It sounds so much better.
Yeah, it really does.
I reckon.
Sorry.
Does it matter like how many songs you have on a side, because that determines how like fat the grooves are and all that kind of.
Yeah, but it's not a particularly long album, so that kind of makes it all right. And we printed it up on really nice heavy vinyl, and
So it sounds
and it's got
full,
it's
not-
a different master.
Slayer vinyl to
It's-
print it on.
It's basically, it's not as limited as what we put on a CD, and our engineer is actually like, maybe we just shouldn't be making our albums as loud, because maybe the limiting that you have to do to make CDs all sound like each other, maybe that's what really detracts a bit.
Yeah, and
I
but
think-
don't engineers like make a lot of tracks now for radio, so they boost up the compress it and they make it sound crap.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I guess so.
quote unquote slam it, bro.
Yeah,
They slam it. They put it through the sausage factory.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's a world outside our realms.
You don't
of
subscribe to
comprehension. Well, I just don't even know how you do that, or
Oh, you just
I'll suck out the mids, mate.
to hell.
Take out the mids.
take out the mids.
I don't know.
Have you noticed us getting slammed on commercial radio? I don't think we haven't quite found that formula yet. So
Yeah.
maybe we should not even try looking for it.
Well, let's not end on that note. Let's just say that,
Sorry,
that you guys
negative guy.
are
Sorry, man.
successful in being musical geniuses. Can we go with that?
Well, I mean, those are
It's
pretty
a-
big words there. What I don't know what some of those words mean. I'll have to go to bigword.com.
Can you say geniuses or genii?
Genii?
I reckon geniuses sounds a bit better, really.
Yeah.
To me.
Geniuses
Genii
is-
sounds a bit more like a genie, which I am. You got to rub me the right way, right?
I'm just in shock.
On that
Shock and
note,
awe.
thanks so much, Sam and Luke. Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
Best of luck
Thanks,
in the
Ian.
rest of those categories. You are the most nominated band at the Vodafone New
That's right.
Zealand
If you
Music
put
Awards.
if you just as long as you
Take that, Rumble.
Yeah.
Take that. We listened to quite a bit of Dane Rumble while making the record, and I'm not joking.
Well, we YouTube. Well, we
One song. We love that song. The jing 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 jing.
I just think it ushered in a new era of
I don't
sort of
know.
professionalism in New Zealand music.
Alrighty. See you next
Didn't mean to
time.
make you uncomfortable.
See ya.
See ya.